He was ready to change their destination. He was ready to change their situation. Amen.
Amen.
Very quickly, we'll be looking at Genesis chapter 7, verse 1 to 16, where we read during our Bible reading. And for those of us that was here, we saw that it was the story of Noah, where God commanded that he should call as many, that he should build a ark. In chapter 6 from verse 5, chapter 6, Genesis chapter 6 verse 5, and we see that I read, and God saw the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air. For it repented me that I have made them. But only Noah found grace in the eyes of God. He found grace in the eyes of the Lord. In our text for today, we see where God instructed him that he should build an ark because he's going to destroy the earth because of the wickedness of man. And after he did that, you know, even while he was building it, he did one thing. He kept calling men. He was calling them. You know, no, it's about the only person I've seen in the Bible. Noah evangelized for in short, the Bible scholars have it for about 120 years. While he was building the ark, he kept evangelizing, telling them to make straight their ways. And that even after the ark was completed, he still went and was calling them, and they did not answer. The Bible records that Noah did not get any convert. In the space of all his works and all the calling, he did not get any convert. And in that same chapter 7, we see in the latter part of verse 16, he said, and the Lord shut him in. You know, when the flood came, the flood came in for 40 days and 40 nights. It rained cat and dog. It rained flood. It rained down for 40 days and 40 nights. And after everything, we saw that the Lord shut Noah, and it was only him and his family, his sons and their spouses, he and his wives, and all animals, male and female. At the end of time, we saw that God just shut them in. And that is why we are going to look at the topic, when God closes a door. When God closes the door. When God closes the door, we see in the chapter 6 that we read that we see that God saw the wickedness of mankind, and this grieved the Spirit of God greatly. It grieved the Spirit of God greatly. And there was only one person. It was only one person that found grace in the sight of God, in the eyes of God. That is Noah and his family. Amen. 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 We are talking about when God closes a door. So we will note that in the text, we won't have time to read. We are not going to have time to read the verse 1 to 16. because of our time. But we see that there's some things we need to note about Noah. You know, Noah did as the Lord commanded him. He followed strict instructions. Build it this way, build it that way, do this, do that. Call people in, he did as he was commanded. He had faith in what God was going to do. He knew that this God it's a mighty God. And that it's worthy to be obedient to him. To obey every of his commandments. To obey every of his precepts. Number 3, we see that he as he was building the ark, he kept preaching. He kept reaching out. Peradventure, these people will go to change. But what happened? They were just laughing. They they looked at Noah as a madman. What is this Noah saying? What is he doing? How can he just say God will come down and rain down? He will rain down the flood. And he will kill the creation, all that he created. He's God and he remains God. He does whatever he's doing is the unquestionable God. No one can ever question him. If you are questioning God, you are wasting your time. He does what it seems right in his sight. Noah was just obedient. He was obedient to the call. He kept calling. Just as people are calling. They are calling out to the world. Calling out to everyone to repent. Calling out that they should come in. For the flood is about to fall. The flood is about to fall. The coming of the Lord is any moment. His coming is any moment. You see that he and his family were saved as he obeyed and he preached. It was he and his family that was saved. Not even one soul. Noah must be a man of a very strong faith. That he was building a magnitude of such an ark. And then he's preaching. And then nobody is responding. You know, that is why it is very good to hear from God. It is very good to hear expressly from God. When you hear expressly from God, you are not moved about what anybody is saying. Because you are very sure it is God that spoke. And you know that he will do what he says he will do. It was on that strength that Noah kept speaking. He kept preaching. As his preaching is building. As his preaching is building. Because he knows that very soon the door will be shut. And he knows that when God shuts the door, he said, and he knows that nobody can open it. Noah had compassion. He had compassion on the people around him. As children of God, we should have compassion. We should have compassion. Don't just look at them and begin to rubbish them. Begin to criticize them. Begin to condemn them. Begin to look down on them. The Lord is expecting us to go out. Just like Noah did. Because he's coming. And his coming is going to be exactly like that of Noah. When the flood was coming down, nobody knows. The Bible records that they were married and given to marriage. When the flood came down. When the flood came down. And so is the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ. And so the Lord is expecting us. The Lord is expecting us like Noah. Please don't give up. Don't give up. Keep telling them the story. Keep telling them the story. If they laugh at you, if they persecute you, you are not the first. Noah did it for over 120 years. But we notice that in the words of the last 6 words in verse 16. He said, and the Lord shut him in. It was recorded in verse 12. that the rain came down 40 days and 40 nights. The rain came down 40 days and 40 nights. And after that, everything ceased. And of course, it took about 150 days for the water to dry up. At the end of the day, it was only Noah and his family that saved. Noah and his family typifies believers of our time. Typifies believers of all time. It is only those that give heed, that give heed to the call, that give heed to the call in total, not give heed halfway, and another halfway. They are here, they are neither here nor there. They are sitting on the fence. When you call about God, they will be shouting. When you talk about the things of the world, they are there. When you talk about the ways of God, they are there. When you talk about the ways of the world, they are there. There's something we need to notice. There are some important points we need to notice about the door. We have to understand that the door that God shut during the time of Noah, it typifies the rapture. It typifies the rapture. And that rapture is in two ways. Either by death or when the Lord Jesus comes. But when these two happen, when the door is shut, there's no time of grace. Grace, the period of grace has ended. It is dead for that individual. The period of grace has ended. If that person is not born again, if that person his life and ways are not in sync with the Lord, it doesn't matter whether it comes to church. It doesn't matter whether it comes to clean. It doesn't matter whether it comes to pray. It doesn't matter whether it comes and it comes very early. It doesn't matter what you do in the church. When that door is shut and you are not prepared, there's no opening of that door. We need to understand some certain points about the door. For starters, we need to all understand that door in the Ark of Noah, in our own dispensation, it is open right now. As I am talking to you, that door is still open. I say that door is still open because we are in the age of grace. So grace is still speaking. The grace is still inviting men that they should come just as they are. Your service is not what I need. I don't need your service. If you don't even serve me, I will raise up stones. Give me your heart. Give me your soul. Give me your life. Surrender your life to me. It is more important to me because that soul is what I came to die for. He came here to die so that we might be delivered. We might be delivered from the wrath to come. And so that door of the time of Noah, the ark of the door is still open. The ark of the door is still open. In Revelation chapter 3 verse 20, he said, behold, I stand at the door and knock. He said, if anyone opens the door, he said, I will come in and sup with him, and he will sup with me. The door is still open. God has not closed that door. Secondly, we need to understand that the door could close at any moment. The door of the ark can close at any moment. Those that leave their house and say, oh, I'm coming. My children, what do you want? Okay, please, can you help me? I need bread. I need can you buy milk? Can you buy me I want shoe, I want this. Okay, I will bring. Mommy, daddy, bye-bye, I'm going. And then you find that at the end of the day, we hear that what is happening. I keep telling the story of my brother. I say I can never forget that. I called him in the morning, and this guy is somebody that, in fact, when I sit under his ministration, in short, when he's speaking, when he preaches the word, you will have good people all over you. It's somebody that is anointed. And then I called him and he said, when I live where I am now, I am coming straight to your house. And I said, okay, my brother, I'm expecting you. What do you want me to prepare for you? And of course, he just said, I will come, don't worry. And the next thing I carried from, where are you? And I heard it's going. I said, what happened? I just spoke to him a while. And I said that he's gone. This person is anointed. When you sit under his ministration, you will fear God. You will see the move of the power of God. You will see the move of the anointing. But that tells us that if we see here, it doesn't matter how well you can pray. God works with timing. My timing is not your timing. Some people's timing is 4 years old. And he says, I want this one more back home. Because precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints. He can demand for anybody at any time. The rich man told and said, I was glorying in all that he has done. He said, oh, look at all my work and see all I have amassed for myself. Oh, now by this time tomorrow I will do so. And the Lord looked upon him and said, thou fool, tonight I am coming for you. And of course the Lord took him. And so we know that the door could be closed at any time. The door can be closed in 2 ways. Jet can come for anyone. You know, it is the mercy of God. He has been bringing these messages for about 4 weeks now. He's just repeating the same thing. That people should make their way right. The door of the ark is opened. The door of the ark is open right now. The door of the ark could be closed at any moment. And so there's a need for us to make way right our ways. Don't glory in the things of the world. You pursue hard after the things of the world. You pursue hard after the vanities of this world. And then you forget your soul. Everything in this world is vanity. It is vanity. It is vanity. Once you close your eyes in death, immediately after death is judgment. After death is judgment. And the judgment is this. If your ways are not in sync with him, straight to hell. If your ways are in sync with him, you go to paradise, awaiting the rapture of the saints. Hallelujah. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. The second way the door could be closed is at rapture. At rapture. At rapture. In 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 15 to 17, we see that the trumpet shall sound and the dead in Christ will resurrect first, and those which are alive will be caught up. That we see in 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 15 to 17. And all signs are there. Any moment Jesus is coming. Any moment he can take us. He can take anybody at any time. Don't come and say, and he came to church, and he's a member of the church, hey, why did he go? Yeah, his time is up. He has gone. Even me, I don't know where my time will be. If the Lord said today my time is going, today is my day, nobody can stop it. I say nobody can stop it. And I tell people, when the Lord take me, please, nobody should call. Nobody should pray that God should bring me back, because I'm going to meet him. And wherever I'm going is more glorious than anything on this world. Please, I beg you, prepare yourself, because any moment that door will be closed. That door will be closed. The door of the ark is still open. The Bible tells us in the book of Hebrews chapter 9 verse 27, it says, as it is appointed unto men once to die, and after that is the judgment. After that is the judgment. So we have seen that the door could be closed at any time. The third thing is for us to realize that the door is almost closed right now.
Pé ilẹ̀kùn náà ti fẹ́ tì lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́.
Every signs.
Gbogbo àpẹẹrẹ.
Every signs.
Gbogbo àpẹẹrẹ.
Every signs.
Gbogbo àpẹẹrẹ.
We see that at the end of time.
Tani gbogbo ọjọ́.
He said perilous times shall come.
Wọ́n ní ìgbà ìgbà kékeré yóò wà.
He said men shall be lovers of their
èèyàn yóò
own
jẹ́ tó
selves.
fẹ́ ní ara wọn.
And people give him over. He said women forbidden to marry and all that.
Láti máa kọ̀ fún ọkọ.
And so we see that the days we are living now,
àwọn ìgbé ìgbà tí a ń gbé ìgbà ewu.
these are the perilous times.
Ìgbà ewu rèé.
Perilous times.
Ìgbà ewu rèé.
Where you see mothers can do anything to their children. Children can do anything to their parents. Fathers can do anything to their husband and wife. You see different things happening. Why? Because the time is at hand. These are the perilous times. And the Lord in His love is calling out every moment. He's calling out every moment. He said, make way your way. This is more than dollar. This is more than pounds. It is more than euro. It is more than any currency. Because once you close your eyes and check, everything you've accumulated, it is gone. It is gone. Those who left behind will begin to kill themselves. They'll begin to kill themselves. But you have gone.